Good night, everybody. First, let me apologize for any background noises that you might be hearing, any dogs that might be barking, any music that you might be hearing. We're in the, well, it's been going on for a while. We're in our local carnival season. There is noise everywhere. So, with all that being said, plus my little friends outside, my frogs, etc. Let me get closer so you can hear. And also the dogs that might be barking every now and again as they strike up and start up a new song or finish a song, because I live right up to the park, close to the park. Anyway, with that being said, how about a bit of pillow talk? Tonight, we're gonna talk about turning up for people. But who turns up for you? No, we all, I mean, most of us, like to be there for people. Look out for a sister, brother, husband or wife, friend. And then sometimes, I'm not saying all the time, sometimes when we need it, when we need somebody to turn up for us, we can't find anybody. Nobody is around. Everybody is off doing what they do best, their own thing. Now, my main example for me, myself, will go back to one of the biggest disappointments of my life. I spoke many times on it, my marriage. I remember turning 18, having my daughter. Having my daughter at 19, leaving my mother's home, going to meet my husband, well, boyfriend then, husband soon after, not long after that. Anyway, all those years living a life that he always wanted to live as a Rasta family. I lived that life to the T, not embracing the full Rasta experience for myself, because the beliefs were never really concrete in me. They were never really a thing that I believed. Anyway, I remember sacrificing a lot. Have given, doing without, not eating certain things, not having certain things, not being able to do certain things because of beliefs, not wearing makeup, not fixing my hair. I had locks, really long locks. I had to dress a certain way. And I lived that life for, you see, it was 1985 when I locked up my hair. And when I grew it out, I grew it out to 1994. It was long when I cut it in 1994. I put it back on off and on after that, a couple times after that. Before I realized the excruciating pain that I was feeling in my neck came from the hair not being able to dry properly. That was one of the reasons why I didn't really put it back on permanently. But I remember doing all of that. Not working because he didn't want me to work and all of that. Because that was his choice. So I say, okay, fine, no problem. Let's do it. And then when it comes to reaching to a point in your life where you think, well, we're supposed to be going into the golden years now, being able to relax and look for the children to grow up now and get their own lives and all of that. And then grandchildren will be coming. Not knowing he had other plans. When I needed him the most, when I thought my life would have been getting better, it actually got worse because he decided he wanted someone else's ex-wife and myself. Unbeknownst to he, that was not happening. That did not happen. And it would never happen. I'm sorry. Sometimes we give our all. And when I mean all, our entire self. Because sometimes we end up giving so much to people that we don't have anything left for ourselves. We don't have any energy. We don't have any happiness. We don't have anything else to give to us as a person. We give all. And then when we need somebody to give us, to pour into us, to give us back something, there is no one. No one at all. Everybody has skipped out. And it happens with children also. When your children grow up, you give them everything as young people, as growing up children. You sacrifice so much for children. You go through all of that. And then all you might need is somebody to come and say, are you okay? Everything going good with you? You need anything or whatever. I'm not saying children have to take care of the parents. Nobody is obligated to do anything in this life. But then you would want, when you have a problem, you would want to lean on a parent. Lean on your parents. Ask your parents, come to your parents and say, well, X, Y, Z, or whatever. Throw all of what you have on them. And then when they need somebody to throw what they have, they don't have anybody. I remember my mother years ago. She would, if it's her last dollar, my father as well, my father would give her his last dollar and do it out. But my mother, she used to give herself to people, to family especially. I remember it well. I remember my mother every Christmas time and other times as well. But Christmas that is what I remembered. Like, that was engraved in my memory. I remember she being in the kitchen for hours. When I tell you hours, she would start morning. First thing in the morning, she would start mixing up sugar and butter. And she would go right through the day baking cakes for my entire family in Basin Cottage, our own Montrose. I remember it well. I have a lot of cousins that lived there, and my mom would make Christmas cakes for the parents, for all of them. And this went on for years. And excuse me, and the children would come and they would try to help, but she did the bulk of the work. And I tell her that she went to the oven, she'd mix up, they would grease the pans and wash the dishes and thing, because she couldn't go to the oven and go to the sink, because she would have to wash pans to get to put back into the oven with other cakes into the oven. And I remember her doing that for years upon years upon years upon years upon years upon years for my aunt and my uncle's girlfriends and their families and her mother. Years, when I tell you years. When she finished in the evening time, she was exhausted. And, well, if you've been watching my videos, you would know, I think I spoke about her already, that my mom has dementia. She doesn't know me, she doesn't really know anybody at all. I don't allow anybody to come and see her. I don't really allow anybody to come and see her. Especially if I know they're just coming to see how she looks, if she's being taken care of or whatever. They coming for mischief, don't come. Don't, if you know you're coming for mischief, to see my mother for mischief, don't come. Number one, she doesn't know you. She doesn't even know me. Number two, it's not she's not an exhibition. You understand me? And I don't care who is pleased or who don't like it or whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I don't look to anybody for anything for my mother. You understand me? There are enough people who is looking out for my mother, who she has never really done anything for. You understand me? But is looking out for her today in that way. If I ask for something, if I'm in desperate need and I ask these people for something, believe me, it is on the way. And I thank them from the bottom of my heart. When I tell you I thank them from the bottom of my heart, there are people who have done for my mother what family never did, and I know they will never do, and it doesn't bother me. There are family who I didn't expect to do for my mother, who has done more than anybody out there, and I thank them from the bottom of my heart. As I say all this to say, sometimes we give too much to people, too much, and get nothing in return. But this is not the end of the story. Now, as a Christian woman, I can say this, and I thank God for it, because since I have become a Christian, I am able to look at this in a different way now. Yes, we do things for people. Yes, sometimes we don't get back anything from them. But there is another twist to the story, because we don't get it back from that person. But there are the blessings that come our way in places that you will never believe. Things that happen that you will never believe. I remember one time getting a phone call from a lady, a message from a lady on Facebook. She say, and I am not ashamed of saying anything that I'm going to say now, right? Cindy, your name just keep running through my head, just keep running through my head. And she say, it's something that I've done for people, it's something that I do all the time. I am going to pack a barrel of stuff and I'm going to send it. I said, wow. I said, are you serious? She said, yes, I'm serious. It's what I do these things. It's what I've done already, and I'm doing it for you because God has told me to do it for you. And I said, appreciate it, and you would not believe how that touched me. I don't, I, I can't get in touch with her anymore. I don't even know her number now. I don't even know her, Facebook her, thing anymore because life and things happen and I lost a lot of contacts because of certain things. Anyway, this lady sent me the barrel stuff. I think she sent barrel twice to me. And when I tell you guys, that was a blessing from God. And I hope and pray because I was not in the position at all. I wanted to do so much, even now, I want to do so much things for people who have given me stuff, who have just out of the goodness of their hearts given me, like, just say, this is for you and your kids and your grandchildren. I hope it helps. You understand me? And because of financial situation, I'm not able to do what I want for them. You understand? I am not able to get the raw materials to do things for them, to send for them. I can't pay to post things for them. I don't have any contact to get in touch with somebody to get things to them. I've asked people and nobody got back to me. Multiple times I've asked, can I get some stuff to XYZ through you? Nobody got back to me. Anyway, if they are looking at, can see this video and are looking at this video, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You have blessed me and my family multiple times. I am grateful and I pray and ask God to bless you 1,000 times over. Your baskets will never be run empty. It will never be empty. You are covered under the blood of Jesus, and everything that you put your hand to, you shall succeed. Blessings is on its way, and it will come to you. God is going to bless you for all that you have done for me and my family. You know who you are. I don't have to call names. You know who you are. Even if it's the smallest thing you have given to me, I say this blessing over your life in Jesus' mighty name. You see, sometimes the blessings, the payback don't come. Nobody don't pour into us who we pour into, but other people pour into us. God sends another vessel, another person with a brand new container, a brand new set of blessings to pour them into your spirit and uplift you. No matter what is going on, He finds a way. He finds a way to pull us through it no matter what. I don't mind. I will never stop helping once I can. I will never stop doing if I can. I have multiple times I have done some things and I will not talk about them because I didn't do them for any recognition. I've tried to start something where I can give back to people, but nobody ever wanted to give back. I was never contacted by anybody. I put it out there and nobody never, it was never, but anyway, other people are doing it, so that's okay. I don't mind that. But once I can do it, and I always tell my children, if you can help, help. And if you have something and you want to give it away, if you have 2 things and you want to give them away, give the best one that you have. Don't give the worst. Always give of the best. Because when you do that, it will come back to you tenfold. If you want to give and it's the last and you want to give it and you feel God is telling you to share it with somebody, share it with somebody. Don't hold back. Share it with somebody. If you feel the urge and the need to share whatever you have, share it. You will be blessed. You will be blessed. When I tell you you'll be blessed, you'll be blessed. I've seen it happen. I've felt it happen. And I know it will happen for you as well. Sometimes people get bitter. They make the world make them bitter because you help some people and they turn around and they are the worst. They are the worst. They carry your name, X, Y, or you give them this and it ain't no good and all of these things. Still do it. Somebody would appreciate the little that you gave him. You understand? Somebody would appreciate it. Help if you can. So this one is going to be short tonight because I know I have children and they have given their all to other people and has never received any thanks or anything was said. Nothing was said to them about appreciating what they did for people and all that. I have family. I have family that I will acknowledge for doing things for me and my family. That I will always, no matter what time they call me, no matter what I'm doing, and they say, do X, Y, Z for me, please. Could you come and help me with X, Y, Z? I will go. I will leave what I'm doing and I will go. Because the times when I needed them, they dropped whatever they had and they came. They put everything aside and they said, okay, go right ahead. Go right ahead. You understand me? And when I say there are family members who will see a different side of me and who has seen a different side of me, because I don't stick for nonsense. I do not stick for nonsense because number one, you know more than me. Number two, I don't care who likes me, and I've said it here already. I don't care who like me, I don't care who don't like me. You understand me? The same way you come to me, and I've said it again, I said this already. The same way you come to me, the same way I come to you. You come to me stupid, you get stupid. You understand me? You come to me in a nice manner, I will respond nicely. You come to me crabby, bucket and shoe, you get in my claws. You get in the gundy, you're gonna be clipped. Christian or no Christian, I am not going to have somebody say things about me or do something to anybody for me and I'm going to just say, okay, fine, let's, because it's family, I'm going through that under the rug. No. I forgive you. I forgive you and I love you, the love of the Lord. But I do not have to relate to you, number one. I do not have to speak to you, number one. Number two, and I do not have to tolerate your stupidity. 3. Simple. Some people take for granted that because it's family, they can do everything and anything and get away with it, and you will say, okay, that is not me. I ain't hard up for family. I'm sorry. I am not hard up for family. I love my family. If you love me, I love you like hog love mud. Because family is blood. You understand? But sometimes blood ain't family. Because they wasn't stranger, them is the biggest enemy you have out there. And I don't care who or how close the family is. I can lock you off like with the biggest padlock in the world. I can lock you off. Because family don't treat the family bad. Family don't hurt family. Family don't take advantage of family. You understand me? Family does not run down family. Because you feel you reach to a point where you have certain things I might not have. Because you are in a certain country that you could get your hand on certain things easier than I. That no make you more than me. Sometimes we feel material things make us better than somebody else. Believe me, a person's character does not look good. No matter how much money they have, if your character stinks and you treat people badly and you carry yourself in a very, you're not humble and you're self-righteous and you're pompous, you're ugly. Nobody can like you. You understand me? Material thing don't make people. Just like how they say, don't make the clothes wear you. You wear the clothes. Your character, if your character is dirty, no matter how much you're shiny and how much clothes, pretty clothes you put on, your character would always outshine whatever you have on. You understand me? Clothes can't cover dirtiness, a dirty heart. Your dirtiness in your heart will always come through, no matter how you try to cover it up with pretty clothes and makeup and all kind of shit. I am a plain flipping penny. I am a plain penny. You understand me? I will go into town with a little piece of shit, with a little pants on, and a piece of draggers on my foot, and a jersey. You understand me? And my hair just barely brushing, and a pom-pom in my head. You understand me? And a knapsack on my back to do my business if I have to. You understand me? I don't look left, I don't look right. If you see me and you shout me, I'm going to shout you. But I don't look to see who watching me. I don't look to see who they in town. I just go in town to do what I have to do and come back. And I reach to this point to say sometimes you can't study what people do for you. You can't study what people do to you. You understand me? Plenty people become bitter because of these things. I am not bitter and I will not make anybody make me bitter. I am angry to see people who I thought better of behave in these ways and treat people in manners that I would have never thought they would have. Right? You can't make people, because people didn't help you in the time, your time of need, you can't make you bitter. Because God will bless you in other. As I say, God is going to bless you in another way. Forget about people if you help people and they did not look for you when you needed the help. Forget about that. You did not do it for that. Don't, if you're going to help somebody looking for something in return, don't help. That is not helping. That is bartering. That is not helping. That is not doing it out of the goodness of your heart. If you're going to do something for somebody, do it out of the goodness of your heart. Not because you're looking for something from them in return. As I said, that is bartering. That is not helping. Don't make people like that make you bitter in the world, or make you bitter towards people in the world. Sometimes you have to love people from a distance and leave it alone. You understand me? Let God deal with them. And you just go on living your life. It's not everybody you have to include in your life. It's not everybody you have to welcome. It's not everybody have to be a part of your journey. But the people who are a part of your journey and choose to be a part of your journey, cherish them. Cherish them with all your heart. And I cherish everybody who is a part of my journey and who continue to be a part of my journey and who has looked out for me. Because God has sent you because of things that I have done in the past for people and my family has done for people. These blessings have come down from my parents. My mother would do anything for anybody in the blink of an eye without even murmuring. My father the same. This man didn't know how to say no. And I thank God for that. I thank him for that. I thank my mother for that. Because the blessings we have, we are seeing it. Me and my children and grandchildren are seeing it. Thank you very much. This is a video to say thank you to all who out there who has helped me in any way. This part of the video is to say that. Thank you. Thank you with all my heart. God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. And remember, trust God. Give him your all. Don't forget about the world. Don't worry with the things of the world. Don't worry with what's going on and out there. Be aware of what's going on, but don't make it hold you back. Don't make it hold you down, and don't make it distract you from the walk with God. If you go to the left, you go to the right, you go forward, you go back. Put God in it. Put God there. Make sure He's there, foot with you. Knowing you put Him in charge of every step that you take and every move that you make. Put God in it. And you will see your way. Trust God in everything. May the Bible say, don't lean on your own understanding. Trust God and put your trust in Him. He will lead you in the right direction. No matter what, He will not leave you, and He will not leave you alone. He will not leave you wanting. He will always be there for you. And with that, I say, have a wonderful night. If it's morning, have a wonderful day. If it's afternoon, enjoy your lunch. If it's night, sleep well. Until we see again, God bless.